Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, showcasing the brand new GP1 in GTA Online. So as you guys can see, I have the fully customized version of the vehicle right here, and it looks really nice. And not only does the car look very nice, it also has very good top speed, and overall it has good acceleration. So I mean, in general, this is just a really nice car to own, and for the price, I believe it's 1,260,000. For the price, it's not too bad, and as you can see, it speaks for itself when you look at it. It's just beautiful. And you guys will see how it handles in a bit. But one thing I wanted to get out of the way before I began the video is that I know I haven't been uploading for the past month and a half, and I'm gonna explain why I haven't been doing that. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I just got a little bit lazy, and well, not a little bit, I mean a month and a half is a bit too much, but I just got lazy and I couldn't come up with any new creative ideas for my videos. I mean, I didn't want to make some, just like the same topic over and over. Like, I know there's a lot of new stuff going on, but all these YouTubers jump in on it and then they just keep using the same topic. They leech off of it until it's not even fun anymore, and I didn't want to make one of those videos, so that's why I haven't been uploading. And I'm just really sorry about that, guys. You guys are the best. You give us so much support, and I didn't even bother to try and upload one video, which is just really shameful. I feel really bad about it. And what I thought was, with this car I have like a chance at redemption. I can hopefully I can do start getting back into the mood of uploading videos again. And yeah, I'm gonna try uploading a bit more, especially now that there's more content on the way. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Sorry that took a bit too long. I didn't want to waste your time. But yeah, here's the car. It's really nice. Alright, so I'm gonna shut up for a bit to let you guys hear the engine noise. I'm not the engine noise, I mean the sound of the engine. So yeah, I think I'm gonna drive down here. So yeah. Oh wait, I just noticed something. Oh, I just made a noob mistake right here. I had my game audio down. Sorry about that. This is a bit awkward. All right, let me start that over again. I'm sorry. All right, so here I go. Yeah. Alright, so as you guys can hear or see, I mean, this car just handles well, it sounds well, it accelerates pretty quick, and I believe we're going at 140, 150, no, that looked like 160, I'm not too sure. No, it was 140, yep, we were going at 140 right there, and yeah, as you guys can see, it's a pretty fast car. So, it's a bit dirty now, but whatever, I'm gonna take it over to, Beaker's garage over here to show you guys the customization that's on this vehicle. And if you are wondering what paint I have, I'll explain how to get that. It's not a crew color, it's an actual paint that you can get in game. So yeah, alright, so first started off always. So I have max armor on the vehicle, max brakes. Alright, so you have a bunch of bumpers. Alright, so I'm just gonna read through them and showcase them. So you have your stock, you have your custom, concept, titled, sport, tuner, LM, competition, contest, and GT. So they're all pretty nice looking. A big thing on this car, like a big theme, is trying to cover everything. And you'll see that, as you guys can see, like the custom bumper, it's like, what I mean by that, it's like rounding the car off a lot. That's like a big thing you'll see on this vehicle. So yeah. On the back, you have your stock rear diffuser, and you have your carbon trim diffuser, and you have your strip trim. Basically what that does is that little piece on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, but it changes up a little bit. I just went with the strip trim. It goes with your secondary color. So yeah, so for the engine, I have it at max. Your engine cover is basically this thing on the back. You can have it at stock, carbon, custom cover, aggressive vented, LM engine, vision engine, slated engine, large slated cover with accents. So they all look pretty cool. The slated covers are a bit more modern, while the other ones are a bit more retro-like. If you're trying to go with a real McLaren F1 look, I would go with the LM engine cover, but I wanted to keep it a bit more, custom, and I went with the stock engine cover. Alright, moving on to the exhaust. There's quite a bit. Alright, so to begin with, you have your, basically what they do is they just change the positioning and just a little detailing of the exhaust. So I'm just going to go through them. You have your dual exit, twin carbon, quad LM, quad carbon, alternate exhaust, twin outmodded, carbon covered stub exhaust, twin big carbon, alternate exhaust, quad offset carbon exhaust, quad offset carbon alternate, quad mid LM exhaust, quad carbon exhaust, quad carbon alternate exhaust, big carbon alternate exhaust, quad offset alternate exhaust. And yeah, as you guys can see, Rockstar loves naming their things, like loves naming all the modifications on the vehicles. But yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. I think I went with the one all the way at the bottom, quad offset alternate, because it adds I think a total of 8 exhausts to your vehicle. So yeah, alright, so explosives, not really, but yeah. So the hood catches, you can basically put rivets on the hood, so you have your close hoop, back edge, and front edge. So just it's on the hood, you can see the rivets move around. Alright, so for your headlight covers, you have your stock headlight cover, primary top cover, carbon top, full primary, full secondary, and full carbon. So basically these, I wouldn't recommend these because they just cover the headlight. So you can't use your headlight if you have these. They don't move or anything. I tried, they don't move, they just stay there. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Moving on to hood, you have your stock hood, your custom hood, carbon hood, scooped hood, carbon scooped, custom vented, slated vent, LM hood, carbon LM, sport hood, performance, carbon performance, GT hood, and yeah. So I just went with, this looks a bit more like a McLaren would, the performance hood, but I went with I think the custom hood is, no, I think it would be the stock hood. Yeah, that looks a bit more like a McLaren from the front, but yeah. So horn, nothing special. Lights, everything is pretty basic. Let me just change the color to match my primary. Let's just go with an orange. Moving on, you have your lost depth or mirrors. You have stock, carbon trimmed, alternate accented carbon mirror. So basically, what this does, it adds an outline to your mirrors. I don't know if you could see that, but it adds a little outline to your mirrors right there. Moving on, you have your race mirror and so on. So it's just a couple of mirrors. Moving on, you have your plate. I'll actually come back to this for the paint, on how to get the paint. So moving on to the engine cover, you have quite a few engine covers. You have your stock rear, custom cover, multi-vented, deep vented, glimpse cover, vision cover, LM aero cover, LM sneaker cover, LM glimpse cover, LM vision cover, and so on. So they go pretty, there's quite a few here. And basically it's just vents on the back of the car. I went with the LM sneaker cover. So yeah. Moving on to respray. Alright, let me just show you how to get the color. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to purchase Midnight Purple, right, as your primary. So once you have Midnight Purple, you just want to go through the metallics. Just don't buy anything. Just go through them, alright, just like this. And once you've done that, you're just going to back out, go over to your plate, and you're just going to change the plate, right? You're just going to change the color of the plate. Then when you go back, just go to pearlescent, and you should be able to put a pearlescent on your vehicle. So I went with a pearlescent, I went with a metallic, I just went with a matte midnight purple with a metallic bright orange, I believe. So let me just double check. I think it was a bright orange. Or yeah, you could basically go with whatever suits you. I went with the orange, yeah, I went with the orange. So it's a bright orange. I try to keep it a little more dark, so it helps sustain the midnight purple in the vehicle. So yeah. Moving on the secondary, I just have I kind of wanted ice white. I don't know why I put let me go with frost. Okay, moving on to the trim, you can just change the trim. Unfortunately, you can't customize this in Benny's. I did try and it doesn't let you. Moving on to skirts, you have your stock, street, sport, and custom. Nothing too amazing going on here, but this is basic. Moving on to spoiler, you have quite a few. Alright, so you have your stock spoiler, which is nothing. You have your 10 degree, which just lifts the back of the the car spoiler. So the McLaren F1 actually has a spoiler that goes up, but they didn't implement that into the game. So basically, you can put like a lifted spoiler. You have your 30 degree lift, carbon 30 degree lift, branch spoiler, low level spoiler, tuner. Oh wait, I'm trying to get a good angle so you guys can see. Two-tone, LM spoiler, GT wing, LM spoiler with 30 degree lift, LM spoiler with carbon 30 degree, and so on. So I'm just gonna go through them just one more time. I mean, I would only recommend going with some of the smaller ones because the bigger ones are kind of weird. So yeah. Oh, almost left the garage. Transmission, max transmission, turbo of course, and the wheels. I think I went with the Duper 7. Yeah, Duper 7 from the sports category. And I mean, basically, you could go with anything you want. You could go with free chrome rims if you want to save some cash on the wheels, but it's really up to you. I just went with the Duper 7. I might change the color to go with the vehicle a little bit. I mean, I could put an orange, right? But it's gonna throw the vehicle off. I'd rather not. So let's just keep it midnight purple. Tires bulletproof, just basic tire customization, and your windows fully blacked out. Alright, so we're finally done building this car, and LJT is gonna keep calling me. And okay, so one more update to my channel. I actually did buy an office. A lot of the warehouses, not a lot, but like some of the warehouses, and I also bought motorcycle club. So that should be fun for our next live streams, I guess. So yeah, I can't really show you guys the color anymore because it's not like light outside. It's not light outside right now. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So yeah, I guess if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like. It really helps our channel out, and it shows your support. And you know, I'm just really sorry about the 1 month of like no 1.5 months of like no videos. I'm just really sorry about that. But be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and if you do want to, you can subscribe because there are 3 more vehicles coming with this update, and I will be doing videos on all 3 of them. So if you want like reviews on those as well from my channel, just make sure you subscribe or check back on my channel when the new vehicles release, and I should have them on the day of their release. So yeah, so I guess thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.